Hello everyone and welcome back to Comcrafty. This is Veronica and today I'm back with the family ancestry album that I did based on Michelle Allen's design, only with other papers, and to which I have changed the pages that she used 6x8 into 6x6. I am using papers from Mintay papers. The collection is called Written Memories. It's a lovely collection, and this album will be for our family. This is the collection I was telling you about. This is the 6x6 format. So there where she used 6x8 because her collection from I think Simple Stories, they are one of the few designers that have 6x8 pads. However, since Mintay paper doesn't have and many others don't have 6x8s, I thought I should show you how I have adapted those pages into 6x6s. And I really hope you like it. So the album has 6 pages, 3 on the right side that are dedicated to her side of the family, and 3 others on the left side that are dedicated to his part of the family. This is the first signature page, and by the way, they are increasing from top to bottom. They are decreasing with, I think, half an inch in size, so you can see a bit all the way down. So that's I always liked. It's a very nice idea. This is how page 1 looks on the back, and this is what we will be creating today, page 1. And so I will be showing you the design of the page. Unfortunately, I haven't thought, and I have attached them already to the album, so I don't have them freestanding, so I can show them to you all during the making process. But I will be back with it every now and then for you to see how it looks. So, of course, the pages will be mirroring. So if on that page the tab was on the right side, for this page the tab will be on the left side, and same with the closure. For her side was on the left, for his side will be on the right, so they match perfectly. You will see more in the end. These are the papers that I will use. Of course, I will start with 30x30. And from now on it will be I will just describe what I'm doing. I want this is not a tutorial, this is still a process video where I show you how I decorated the page. For the tutorial itself, you will have to go to her channel to do it, and you then can adapt yourself how you want to, depending on what papers you have. So in order for me to be able to use 6x6 from a 6x12 from a 12x12 page, even though the page is a bit wider, it's a 6 and just a second, I will tell you right away. So I would have needed a 6.25 by 6.25, 6.5 actually by 6.5. I cut them at 6x6, and I have used leftovers of cardstock, and I used this craft color, which I thought suits very well. And they are not perfectly equal, but that doesn't bother me at all. So I am able to use from one sheet of 12x12 two sides, one of 6x12, and on the other side, on the other page, the other 6x12, the other half, in other words. Okay, now we are at the closure. For the closure, I am trying to use as much as possible the same patterns, actually, obviously, the same details as for the other page, so they mirror as much as possible. So I have used the same there with the writing, and here I have gone wrong a little bit, you will see, regarding the punching the corner. But again, it doesn't bother me. It's a very small detail, and I know the devil is in the details, but sometimes they cannot bother us really. Okay, so here I'm attaching the magnet, and now for the for the waterfall, I will be using paper from the small paper pads for the 6x6, and I'm cutting them to 4x6, I think, or 4.5 by 6.5. I don't remember exactly how much they are. Again, for this, for sizes and everything, you will have to go to Michelle Allen's channel to see, but I think these are 4x6, the paper itself. But again, to be sure, make sure to go to her channel. I'm only showing you how I'm decorating using other papers than the ones she used. Okay, so I'm not doing everything now. I will get back to it later, but I'm showing you how it looks so far. So as you can see, the front is perfectly mirrored. I like very much how it looks. And now we will be moving on to the back, where we have this gatefold closure that looks absolutely lovely. So we turn the page like this, and now we will have the tab on the right, and we will put the two panels for the gatefold closure as close as possible. And here's my head, sorry for that. Getting into the picture. So here is the gatefold closure done, and all we have to do now is to place the pattern paper both in the middle, and again here I'm using craft cardstock leftovers, which I like very much how they look in combination with this paper. I think it's just perfect, really perfect combination, perfect match. And now I will move on and decorate the side of the panels, so either the front or the back. I don't remember exactly in what order I started, but all I know is that the pattern papers have to be attached on the panels before we attach the that closure. And here I'm removing and I'm cutting the removing that bottom strip, and I'm cutting the paper so it matches the panels. And this is what I decided for on the front, and that for the back, which suits very well with the middle of the paper. I think the middle of the page, it's basically a continuation, and I love how it looks. And now we will have to add, I remember I made a mistake now that I'm looking at it, and you will see later, but it's a very small one, and luckily easy to correct. The magnet, I should have added it already, but you will see now. Here it is. So the pattern paper, the sticky tape allows to remove nicely and stick your magnet inside, and then I will attach it for the closure, which on this time will have to be on the opposite side compared to the page, so it will have to be attached on the right panel, so they open mirroring each other, as you will see at the end of the video. It's a lovely design, really lovely, and I cannot wait to start attaching our photos, which most of them are black and white, and I think that will suit perfectly these papers. Okay, so this is what I'm doing now. I'm attaching it to the right panel, like I said, and I'm attaching the other magnet so they close perfectly. And yes, you will see how lovely it will look. And to decorate this closure, I have used two of the tags from the big collection, which are 7.5 by 10 centimeters. That is 3 by 4 inches. And now I am decorating the inside of this panel. It looks lovely, I think, absolutely lovely. Such a perfect continuity. I'm loving it. Interrupted, but in the same time continuous. Okay, so now that we made sure that it adheres perfectly to the left panel, we try to keep it as good in place as possible around the corners, decorate with the tags like I said, around the corners for them as well. And then we will yeah, I had to use some of the tags that, even though the image was a bit vertical, but they suited in a horizontal position as well, so it didn't matter. And on the back even more so, where the frames are. And here I wanted to use the frame, but I went wrong. On the back, I remember, I think. And now I'm attaching the tag to the base. So there it is, and now on the back. Here I wanted, yes, to use the back, but it doesn't really matter at all. It still looks very, very good. So this is how it looks now, and I'm really loving it, and I hope you do too. And like I said, it's a lovely design, and I'm not sure really how many photos I will be able to insert in this album in the end. We have pretty many photos from our family, but I will do my best to include as many as possible. So what I have left to do now is to cut some strips to decorate those tabs to the waterfall, and that's about it. And now I will show you how they mirror each other perfectly. So here is the front, and you see that the closures are opening towards each other as they are meant to be. The designs are very, very mirroring each other. Now, they are not identical, but they weren't meant to be either in this case. The paper look absolutely lovely. And now we turn the page on the other side, and here you see how yes, here is the second page that we will work on next time, and this is the first time where you actually see a 6x8 replaced with a 6x6. And even that small tab, hers was also bigger as I remember, and I used mine to be to use small tabs, like I said, the small tags, not tabs, sorry. And this is how it looks. So it's a lovely page, this one as well. And we'll get to see together how to decorate them. I really hope you like what I did. This is a lovely idea. This pocket, it's actually a double pocket, so you can insert your memorabilia, and so they don't fall when you close it back. But yes, this is how it looks so far, and I really hope you like it, what we did today. And this is the back of the page we did today, and you see how they mirror each other. I thank you very much for joining me today, and please don't forget to give a like, subscribe and share. Thank you so much. See you soon.